Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Memory here. We are here for the next episode of Fugou Keiji Balance Unlimited, this being episode 7. And I'm actually really curious to see what we're going to have with this episode because of how the previous episode left off. I'm assuming we probably get into some Daisuke flashback because apparently I was saying it was, thinking it was his mother. Obviously, someone in his family that was murdered. And at first I was saying, okay, they're putting some shade on Chosan, but it actually seems like there's a connection somewhat there between him and Daisuke's family, and it makes sense why he's so pressed about solving this case. So we're probably going to get a lot more into that going forward. It seems like we have like our first kind of story arc, you would say, because before this has more so been episodic, and I actually like that we're getting into like our first big story arc. So we're going to see what we have with this episode, guys. We're starting at the very beginning, 0 seconds, and we're going to hop into it in 3, 2, 1. I'm also curious to see, obviously, like what part, because Haru is obviously going to be involved, but I'm wondering how they're going to implement him, in this whole thing with Daisuke. We'll probably be able to tell, by the way, if it's a flashback, like right away. Like, yeah, okay, they got like the black bars and all of that. You can just tell, yep, it's going to be a flashback. You got a younger Cho-san, and even the younger investigators, too. That's not the reason. It's because I love her, right? Because hopefully, right? Like that should be the reason. Look at the technology, man. The old fashioned. Oh, time to go. Time to go, right? Way threw that down. Duty calls. Oh man, seeing all the younger. Oh, that's crazy. This must be. What was her name again? Sayuri. Sayuri Kambe. Sayuri Kambe. Yup. And pretty sure it's Daisuke's mother, but man, yeah, see, now shit is really getting interesting, getting crazy. Because a lot of that would make sense, right? Like I think I was talking about before. Like, why Daisuke's even here in the first place, why Chosan is so pressed about solving this case. It probably goes back to, this time, years ago, when it, first happened. But that's interesting. The whole place was ransacked, but it's not just any robbery. Doesn't seem like any robbery. The stab was clean. So whoever did it knew what they were doing, right? Knew why they were there. Like it wasn't just a random encounter or a random, just something out of the blue. Just interesting. Getting to see some of the older investigators is, when they were younger, a little younger, pretty cool. 34 years old. Of course. Of course, the media. Yeah, this has to be Daisuke's mother. That doesn't change, right? Our job, no matter who it is, we got to handle business, handle our duty how we normally would. This is when Chosan kind of had him under his wing. That's interesting, like how things are now. So Daisuke's father, I'm assuming. He's not returning for his own wife's funeral? They probably weren't in love or anything. It was probably just all business. Possibly separated. Here's the grandmother, too. It's kind of ironic because he was talking about the reason I married her wasn't for like the business side of things or because of her status. Is because I love her. But then you have Daisuke's parents here who probably, I guess, weren't in love or possibly. And not even one picture. Not one picture of their son. It seems a bit hazy. I think we already have saw like Chosan will go to whatever lengths necessary to. So it even goes back to then too. Like he would go about it in whatever way. So that's the girl he's married to. You know, this is her father, right? Looking everywhere for him. They trying to like hide, maybe like hide Daisuke, keep him away from like as the heir, you know, or to the. Because what if she was like killed for Daisuke to be like the heir to the Kanbei family or something? Like that would be so twisted. That'd be so fucked up. Last one's out. Look at young Daisuke. Look at young Daisuke. Key. Baby well, not really a baby, but matches up to something. Oh, the okay, yeah, the material they were researching. Well, he's gonna show it to him. They're trying to like. Of course, the higher ups, the people with the money, the people with the power, like. So he's kind of like psyche, director psyche, like the dude who's like high up here at the with the investigators and all that. He's like this guy was kind of like his lapdog essentially, Seems like having to deal with someone like that, like while you're trying to investigate and do your work and actually solve the case, is annoying because you just want to solve the case and do what's right, do your duty. But found him. We were able to, in a way. Wait, he killed himself, or he died too? He killed himself. And what? So Daisuke all of it. Whatever was left to Daisuke. Like with the Kanbei family. The key's gone. Of course. Not surprised. So what? You're just not gonna find out who did it, or like they're just gonna shut all this down? Sketchy, right? Like, of course, yeah. Damn. That's where he put it. So this whole time, obviously, because we know where we're at in the present now, this man has never gave up on it, and that's how they ended up where they're at now. That's how they. Wow, that's like years and years and years ago. It's kind of sparked up again. Yeah, with Daisuke coming here, sparked again. Now, did Daisuke really blow up that car and kill them like that? Money is the root of all evil. Facts. Facts. Y'all are saying you thinking he didn't do it, but it's they sure as hell are making it seem like he did it. Like that was 19 years ago. That's how long ago it was? Damn. Yeah, like he worked under Chosan, and now Haru's working under, like, kind of under him, or he's kind of like a mentor to Haru, so it's kind of interesting, like these parallels. Well, Haru's under Chosan too, but it works with Chosan, so Daisuke. All the evidence deleted. Haru just gonna straight ask him, like, "You hiding something from us?" Like, well, there you go. Yeah, I did it. Correct. Wait, Haru about to bust right through the door. Okay, okay. I want to see the front of the car, man. Oh my god, jeez. Oh, they got a red. You see the red dot on his head and everything. Like, then arrest me. Then arrest me. I was saying, I wonder what role Haru's gonna play in all this, and we kind of see him. Like, yep. Was it really though? Like, and then going off of what Chosan said, like the string of the I, so far, like Haru said, he hasn't done anything to where, like, yeah, he doesn't care about people's feelings, but he doesn't just kill people, right? He doesn't go about it that way. He tries not to harm people, obviously. So, oh shit, they just taking people out one by one. Hey, was he really brought here? Is he like hallucinating? Cause okay, yeah, so he's like hallucinating, kind of replaying this in his mind. Psyche, the director, maybe. Or what the hell? They really kind of going through this and replaying through this. Wait, Imura? Wait, I know he's replaying all this, but he killed her? So confused. I'm so lost. That's Haru and Chosan. Okay. He was just unconscious. What the heck is this? What? What a twist! If the... He was saying then though that it wasn't because of that. Damn, what a twist, bro. I was not expecting that. I was damn, man. And they leave it off like that too. Like but he had to have been obviously there's some big players I feel like in this that he probably got roped into, right? Whether it was like the director Psyche and who probably had control over him and power over him that like there was only the path that he was on he probably strayed from because of these powerful figures above him. That's what I think is kind of behind it, but that's I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that. Honestly. So, obviously probably Daisuke had a part in it setting that up, with well, Haru and probably Chosan had involvement in it too. So this is probably where Daisuke, his investigation kind of led him to figure out who was behind it, or who was behind, well, at least Imura's death, I guess. Now, does this mean that I don't think this means that he killed Sayuri. That's probably someone else or another person, but I guess it's connected. It is connected. So by a string. That was I was not expecting that though. Definitely was not expecting that twist. I was like, just what the heck is going on, right? What is going on here? Very very interesting though, and the flashback, obviously puts a lot a lot more into perspective. Of course, obviously with where a lot of our investigators are at now in the present, why Daisuke's here in the first place, what Daisuke is after, you're shedding more light onto his past. Obviously, you're losing both of his parents at that young of an age. His mother killed, father kills himself. Like, there's still a bit. Obviously, we don't know here. There's just I feel like big chunks of things left out that we don't know yet. But whether it's from the director Psyche and whoever some of the other higher ups who there could be other players, there probably are other players in this, with everything that's going on. I feel like there's still a lot kind of missing out of this. And I'm now, especially with how the previous episode left off, going into pretty much this whole episode, which the direction in this episode was phenomenal. I got to say, like, I really loved, the direction in this episode, like with the flashback and just how they handled it and all that. But I'm really into this now. So like for this series, which I knew, I was liking the episodic format, like with the episodes, don't get me wrong, but I was kind of wanting this. I was waiting for this, like, you're right, a story arc of any capacity, and it seems like there's obviously a lot more to this, but the twist here and kind of what we're getting into now, I'm really getting into the series, more so than I already was, so yeah, this episode, good stuff, I gotta say. Pretty captivating, honestly, just the flashback and the direction and just the ending of the episode there. I'm curious to see, what happens going forward with the next couple episodes. We are winding down. Of course, we only have a few more episodes, but how's this all going to leave off? And are we going to, find out who killed, Daisuke's mother? Some of the bigger players probably behind this, uncovering that. We'll see what happens, because we know, well, it seems like that, he killed Imura, which, I mean, it's like, I don't know, it's just all insane. It's just all insane right now. It's, a lot of it's still up in the air, but I mean, yeah, this is getting pretty crazy. So yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think about kind of what's going on now, or what are your theories, or like, just what do you think about this? I don't know, maybe there's things I'm not catching on to that I should be catching on to, or maybe there's things I should know that I don't know yet. Maybe we'll find out these certain things. There's a lot of questions still. There's a lot still up in the air, like I said, but from what we got here, this is why I was waiting. Like I said, this is why I was waiting for a story arc, first big story arc for this series, because I feel like so far it is not missed. It's definitely delivered, and there's still more we have to get into, obviously. So yeah, guys, let me know what you all thought of this episode of Fugou Keiji Balance Unlimited. If you guys did enjoy my reaction, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace out.